Hey guys, before we begin, do join the Rebel Bots Discord and follow their Twitter and Telegram. The community is huge inside and there might be some giveaways coming. Do join now to stay up to date with their latest news and announcements too. Hello and welcome to Viral Watch List. We bring you the best of wealth creation from the substantially growing crypto world. Today, we will be reviewing a project that aims to use augmented reality to create thousands of jobs through the gaming world. So, without killing the excitement, let's start the video. This project is launching a play-to-earn game backed by UBISOFT and OVERWOLF. The leading developers like UBISOFT and OVERWOLF are coming with a game, then it's bound to perform fantastically. They have brought the blockchain game named Rebel Bots XOIL Wars. XOIL Wars is a cross-platform card battle game where players will be able to play, progress, and earn in a single-player or multiplayer sci-fi themed game taking place in outer space. The game will require players to unite around extraterrestrial kingdoms, build their army of fighting robots, and compete with other players for the valuable XOIL resource. Their vision is to create a leading game franchise within the blockchain game space by building the Rebel Bots brand with several gaming titles. Players will be able to use the characters they own in all the games within the Rebel Bots universe. Among their goals is to create true social games which enable players to join forces with other players, play both casual and competitive gameplay. The storyline of the Rebel Bots is from the perspective of the robots. Humans created robots for doing daily tasks, and they have been doing it since years. Now in June 2052, a simple robot tried to defy his order, and the humans dismantled all the robots out of fear. Only a few survived to form the Rebel Bots Resistance. They survived and fought bravely, but couldn't live freely under humans. So, the last 10,000 robots went in search of a new home planet. Robots also felt the heat of time while traveling through the galaxies. Oil supplies went low, and their joints began to rust. In the pursuit, they found Xoilium, a planet that has the richest form of oil. That is now set to become the new home. The happiness didn't last long. XOIL became hard to extract from the soil. The United Rebels' resistance crumbled. Rebel bots began to claim lands and establish their so-called kingdoms. The XOIL Wars began as the rebels started fighting each other over resources. Rebel Bots presents XOIL Wars. XOIL Wars is a digital collectible card game which takes 10 minutes to learn and lifetime to master. Players get to build fierce teams of fighting robots in their home base, defeat other teams in epic card battles, and earn crypto rewards. Resources become scarce on Xoilium, so the Rebel Bots eventually turn against each other by closing themselves in isolated kingdoms, declare war against each other, and must battle for every drop of XOIL. The Rebel Bots game consists of thousands of different kingdoms. Each kingdom was built by one of the original Generation 1 Rebel Bots, and its lands are protected by their powers. Like the Rebel Bots, not all kingdoms are equal. Robots with rarer traits will be able to capture themselves larger kingdoms with bigger lands. In order to continue protecting their kingdoms, the Rebel Bots divided their lands into smaller lands equal in size. These lands are offered to players who are willing to protect their lord's kingdom in exchange for the grant to pump XOIL of the kingdom's soil, use special kingdom powers, and compete for the kingdom's treasure every season. The adventure mode is the single-player mode in the Rebel Bots game. Players will be able to progress in this mode between various levels. Each level will reward players with XOIL if they complete it. In the adventure mode, players travel between various habitats on Xoilium with the goal to complete missions and clear locations of hostile aliens which drink the XOIL from the planet's soil, only to use it later for malicious attacks against bases. The player versus player mode is a multiplayer game mode allowing players to battle their fighting bot team against other players' teams. PvP is also the main way for players to earn XOIL, spark, and collect parts. The core gameplay is a turn-based, semi-automatic card battle. It is based on the successful gameplay mechanics created by games such as Hearthstone, Magic the Gathering, and games such as Clash Royale. Building fighting bots is the most exciting part of the game. Players will get to use the resources they earn from battles to build their perfect combination of fighters. The fighting bots players are minted on the blockchain and become an asset they hold. Fighting bots can be either bought on the marketplace or built using the game resources. Building a large enough army of fighting bots will increase the player's ability to store more resources. Building and minting fighting bots is one of the ways to earn from playing the game. Lands are the game's second most valuable NFT. Without land, players aren't able to play. Lands are initially sold directly to players on the game's website, while secondary land sales will be done on the game's internal marketplace. Each player will start the match with a kingdom card, which was chosen by his kingdom players for the duration of the season. The kingdom card can only be played once per match. Kingdom cards work exactly like the other cards, as they cost battery to use and can cause damage, increase armor and hit points of fighting bots, or use a special ability on the battlefield. There will be a maximum of 300 million RBLS tokens ever issued. These tokens are a premium in-game currency given to players for free for certain gameplay actions in the RebelBots game. The RBLS tokens are tradable between players on exchanges and will be distributed to players over time. The generation supply of the RBLS token is designed to incentivize long-term growth and sustainability. The allocation is divided into 10 different allocation groups. The supply is minted and allocated in milestones based on a blocking schedule. The goal of the blocking schedule is to maintain a balance between supply and demand of the RBLS tokens. On the token generation event, the total amount of tokens in circulation will be 7,500,000, which represents 2.5% of total supply. For the upcoming milestones of the RebelBots roadmap, they are eyeing for the website launch for the new game and the mega iconic event of public sale in this quarter. The Xoilium land sale, launch of the game trailer, and games marketplace will go live till the end of the first quarter of 2022, and the game itself will be launched in the second quarter around the month of June. Having a great team is important for every type of company, but in order to break through and become a market leader, companies also need a strong and influential team of investors and partners. The RebelBots is partnered with UBISOFT, which is one of the largest game publishers in the world with more than 45 development studios and over 20,000 team members. The RebelBots are developed by OVERWOLF. OVERWOLF is the guild for in-game creators. With over 95,000 creators and 27 million monthly active users, OVERWOLF is the all-in-one platform that enables creators to build, distribute, and monetize in-game apps and mods. Makers Fund, Polygon Studios, Reimagine Ventures, Node Capital, and many more are invested in this project, and more huge partnerships will be announced soon. So, that is it for the video. Have a good time, join the RebelBots community, follow all their social media handles for the latest updates, and as always, the links are in the description. Like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press that bell icon. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.